Jesus said to the man, "Return to your home and declare how much God has done for you." Luke chapter 8, verse 39. Today, the visit of Jesus Christ to the Gadarenes is a greatly inspiring event. The result of the encounter of Jesus with the possessed man of the Gadarenes is astonishing. At first, this man resembled more like a wild beast rather than a human being. Sin had darkened his mind. His logic was confused. He was filled with madness. His presence was fearsome, dangerous, and deadly. The symptoms of the man of the Gadarenes resemble many of today's people who suffer from extreme addictions, resemble those that are locked in mental institutions. It would have been hard for people to believe that it was possible for this man to be healed. But something divine and drastic happened to him. It was the unusual events of God's entrance into his life. Major change did indeed take inside this man's soul. His healing was complete, amazing, and decisive. The healed demoniac person of today's gospel became someone who inspires peace, serenity, and calmness. What a great miracle! A great miracle, probably greater than the expelling of demons, the miracle of the expelling demons itself. Today's miraculous healing is an example of what the power of Christianity can do through the divine grace of Jesus Christ today and every day. This healing can happen to you too. Your loved ones, your friends, your acquaintances, or other people who suffer from extreme situations. It is the power that gives new birth, rebirth to the wounded and broken souls. Jesus recycles people from all the walks of life. Jesus' power purifies the contaminated hearts. The contaminated hearts because of their sins. Jesus can heal the victims of abuse, hurt, and hatred and vicious actions. Jesus can enact transformation of evil intentions into good intentions. Jesus' power can turn wolves into sheep. Throughout his ministry, Jesus transformed people like the publican, like the harlot, and he made them well and wholesome. Jesus transformed the thief upon the cross, a criminal who was condemned to death because of his crimes, and he was being executed for his crimes. And just minutes before his death, he turned his life around. Jesus salvaged extremely destroyed soul. He turned that criminal into a child of God. He made him again a citizen of paradise, a citizen of heaven. Who would have believed that such transformation this late was possible? Or maybe who would have desired or wanted to see such transformation in the life of such a criminal? Today, Jesus Christ is inviting all Christians to embrace the healing power of Christ for their own benefit and to spread this healing power in their surroundings beyond the boundaries of Christianity. Today's healing miracle is a reminder to all Christians that the power of Christianity is intended to transform evil and wicked souls into righteous and holy. The true and authentic God, and this is very important, the true God, the authentic God, does not desire the destruction of sinners. The authentic God, the gracious God, knows very well the good that is embedded in every human soul. He knows the good intentions that are buried down deep in every human soul. Therefore, God responds with love, with tenderness, even in the face of the most evil. The love of God for His creation, and especially for mankind, is unlimited and unfathomable. God desires all sinners to be saved. The divine pleasure of God, He is pleased to cultivate the desire of salvation in every man's heart. Empowered by Jesus Christ, the sinner, every sinner, all sinners, can become able to reclaim their citizenship in heaven, their sonship as the children of God, and their full humanity. The people of the Gadarenes have rejected the presence of God in their town, pretty much like the rest of the world they have done today. Therefore, Jesus said to the healed man of the Gadarenes, "Return to your home and declare how much God has done for you. This command is very important, especially in times when the teaching of Jesus Christ, like today, faces strong rejection. These are times when testimonies of such avid apostles of Christ are very important. When sinners, especially extremely sinful people, are healed by Jesus Christ, they become fervent apostles, fervent soldiers, fervent advocate of Jesus Christ. The story of their lives become powerful testimony when the rejection of Christ has become a strong and tense among people and the heart of their people and of their surroundings. Some of the most inspiring lives, the saints of the church, they were extremely sinful people with a history of major violations of God's law and human laws. Apostle Paul, as we heard in the epistle of the reading today, Apostle Paul is an example of extreme transformation. The power of Jesus Christ that transforms people. He is known as one of the prominent prosecutors of Christianity, and he became one of the fiercest, full of zealousy to proclaim Christianity. The stories and examples of the lives of the saints, especially these type of saints who have this kind of background, give great hope to individuals who are under the strong grip of sin. Today's healed demoniac and the saints of the church, like this, give families who have struggled with healings of their loved ones. There are a lot of families who have loved ones that are under the influence of narcotics and substance abuse and mental illnesses that are drained emotionally and financially, and their life is broken because of the illnesses of their loved ones. And someone like today, the man of the Gadarenes of the gospel today, his healing gives great hope for people like that. Today's healing is an invitation to all who were healed by Christ, who had such a rocky path in their lives, who suffered from mental, emotional, physical illness, to become ambassadors of the healing that Jesus brought into their lives, and to tell others about that healing so others can find hope and they can find healing. If you are one of those who enjoyed the benefit of the healing of Jesus Christ any way in your life, in whatsoever way, return to your home and declare how much God has done for you is the message of Jesus Christ to you. As for those who are being abused and tormented by sin, tormented by the consequences of sin, the people who have benefited from the healing of Christ, the message today directed to them to pray for those people, like the man of the Gadarenes who suffer from the same slavery under sin, to pray for them. So the grace of this healing today can spark their healing as well. And it might be very surprising, but it is very true. We don't need to know the people that we pray for. We don't need to know their stories or their names. Yet, that healing, that prayer, is very powerful in acting their healings and making them whole. Thank you very much.